So, a black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing out there? Happy Sunday. Hopefully this is good. This is a great day for you today so far, and that you are relaxed and ready to kick back with your boy this Sunday evening. As you guys are coming on into the room, please let me know how I'm looking and let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I am crisp. Let me know if I am clear. Yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Just My Opinion Reviews. This is the superhero comic book smash down edition. See that we have 32 people right now. Hopefully we do have at least 32 thumbs up. I will check on that in just a second. But again, like I was saying to all of you guys out there, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully your day is great and you got everything done that you needed to get done. Hopefully all of your groceries are shopped, packed, put away. You got your lunches prepped for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Hopefully your house is clean. Hopefully all of your clothes are washed, dried, and you have them folded and put away. If you're not working at home and you got to go into the office, hopefully your whole wardrobe, your whole outfit for the week is ironed out and pressed. No, not even laying out on your bed like it's the first day of school. I hope you are that ready, and I hope you are relaxed, you're chill right now, whether you're at home, you're at your desk, you're in your bed, you're on the couch, you're in the bathtub, you're on the balcony, you're on the beach, you're on the roof, wherever, ready to get all of this superhero comic book goodness. Hopefully you got your snacks, you got your drinks, you got your libations, all that good stuff. Now, let me go ahead, and I'm really excited for the coming week as well, but I'll talk about that in a second. But all 41 of you, let me go ahead and start shouting out you lovely people. First, we have Jermaine Anderson in the building. I'll be at work when this comes, but I know it's going to be a fire show. Cannot wait. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, guys, am I crisp? Am I clear? Can y'all hear me? Just let me know. Let me know. Noel Gonzalez, hello again. Thank you for being here, Noel. Soto's in the building, back already. What's up? What's going on? Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a second. Mama Avery in the building. Hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. I also got Marcus J. What up? Thank you for being here. SJ Evans in the building. What's going on, SJ? D Stizzle, we live, baby. Yes, we are live. What's going on? Dr. Keisha in the house. Hey, now, what's going on, Dr. Keisha? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Peace Be Free is in the building. What's good? Forrest McLeod. Can't believe we finna see DC watch the MCU in a few years. I don't know about that, Forrest, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Noel Marvel, a Skip Comic-Con bring a whole DC clean slate with James Gunn. Yeah, we're going to get into all of that. Prince Scotty S. Pierce, what's going on? Everything sounds good. I appreciate it. And we also got 47 in the building. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the heads up. But guys, yeah, let's go ahead and get this party started. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you again for tuning in to the Superhero Comic Book Smashdown. I think this is number 9. Everything that we're going to be discussing today will be related to comic books or superhero related news. If you're curious on what we will be discussing, that will be in the description box of this video with their respective links for you to read at your own leisure. If you would like an audio only version of this broadcast, you can get it here at buzzsprout.com. Buzzsprout.com. I am on all of these platforms right here that you see on the screen, as well as SoundCloud as well. So go ahead and get your audio only version on. And again, this is YouTube right now, youtube.com/justmyopinionreviews, twitch.com/justmyopinionreviews. If you want to follow me on social media, there's my handle, Twitter, Instagram. I would really appreciate it. Also, shameless plugging over here. Check out last week's episode as well. I discussed all of these comic book superhero topics last Sunday and some more as well. So you can subscribe and check that out. Also, just about an hour and a half ago, I uploaded a pre-recorded version of our Splash. I said Splash. My goodness gracious. The Flash spoilers review that I did with Mr. OneTakeBigDog. So you guys can go check that out. If you want my non-spoiler, I got that. And I also finally got you a spoiler one as well. So check that out. We have fun talking about this film for a little over an hour. Last Movie News Roundup show discussed the update with Jonathan Majors. Checked it out. Also Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Checked it out, non-spoiler and spoiler review. And I'm covering the heck out of Secret Invasion. I got my initial reaction. I got my review for Secret Invasion as well. I got my episode 1 recap, and I also have my live recap as well. And I'll be going live every week. And since me and One Take did our spoiler review for The Flash just now, he will be back on for episode 3 of Secret Invasion on Disney Plus. That will be July the 5th, the day after the 4th. And so check that out, or subscribe and come back. Come back. And yeah, make sure you check out all that goodness, that we did spoil. But guys, let's go ahead and get started with the movie news roundup, the superhero comic book smashdown. And we're going to be talking about the box office and the lack thereof. A lot of films have been doing poo pee at the box office as of late, except for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Little Mermaid's not doing hot. Shazam, but that's not comic book. But yeah, the Fast X is doing horrible. Flash is doing even worse. So if I look at Box Office Mojo right now worldwide, the Flash finally does pass $200 million worldwide. Is this good? Is it bad? I'm going to say this is absolutely awful, horrible. This film is sucking. Now, it's not going to be doing as bad as Morbius or Shazam 2, Fear of the Gods. Neither one of those films broke 150 million. I think either one did. They didn't break 180 million. So the Flash is doing better than that. But the Flash is also much more popular than Morbius. And also, what was the other film? Shazam, in my opinion. So this film should be doing much better, especially with you linked to Superman and Batman. So $200 million just now crossing worldwide. That's not looking too good for the studio. It's not. Now, again, this was budgeted at over $200 million. The opening was $55 million. Let's see what the weekend drop was, guys. Damn. 72%. This is horrible. Just trash, ugly booty trash. You already had a stinker of an opening weekend, but then you have a 72% drop. Drops this high, guys. It only matters when the film is, opening to 350 million like Endgame, or 250 like Infinity War, or even any other big blockbuster that you have $150+ million opening weekend. But for you to have a 72% drop after an already crappy weekend, just like Jaron said, y'all, in the chat, bomb. bomb, box office bomb, just absolutely awful. And so, yeah, this was a combination of things. I think it was bad marketing, Ezra Miller, people just saying, hey, you're rebooting this anyway, so I don't want to see the film if you're starting over. So yeah, this is awful. Sorry to say I'm watching it in theaters. Sorry to say I'm watching it in theaters if someone would pay my way. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. It was already written off. Yeah, I got you. Not watching. That's yeah, that's crazy. What's going on, Chill Spot? How you doing? Oh yeah. I think many folks, including myself, upgraded the home theater systems, and the movie streams are coming out faster. I can wait a month or two for a movie. I'm not mad at you. That's apparently what people are doing here with The Flash, because this sucks ass big time. It's not even that bad of a movie. I mean, the audiences like it. 327 reviewers. It got a fresh rating. They was overhyping it, saying that this was the best comic book film ever. I disagree. There's a ton of films that are better than this, and even in the DCU, I like Man of Steel and Zack Snyder's Justice League better than this. So, The Flash is not doing hot at the box office. That's what got this article right here from Deadline. They're talking. We just concentrate on superhero stuff. Flash crosses 200 million worldwide. Let's kind of see what they're saying real quick. Last weekend's lead of The Flash, which had initially come in lower than projections, added 26.6 million and 78 offshore markets this weekend, dropping by 15%, 59%. The Warner Brothers DC Deep Universe title count says international running come of 123 to 11 worldwide. So there you go, right there. They're talking about the Elemental. We'll talk about Spider-Man in just a second. I just want to see if there's any more commentary on The Flash real quick, but there's not. So you can check that out in the description box if you want to. But let's look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is still in theaters, and this is doing great at the box office. It is at 560 million worldwide. Matter of fact, let me pull up the numbers.com because they do get their numbers a bit faster. So Box Office Mojo, okay, so they got 560 as well. Okay. So the numbers.com has 560, and so does Box Office. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get out of there. We're done with The Flash. And so does Box Office Mojo. So this is doing pretty good right here. Let's look at it over the weekend. It's the fourth weekend. 54, 51, 28% drop. So not bad. This is making money. And remember, guys, this is not no $1 billion film. Doesn't need to be. The budget for this was only $100 million. Unlike The Little Mermaid and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which we'll talk about in a second, those budgets each was $250 million. Each, $250 each. The Flash was at least $200. Fast X, that's just went to streaming, that was $340 million. And none of those films are doing well at the box office except for Guardians. But we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, only with a $100 million budget, has already grossed almost 6 times its budget. So this is great. So great job with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We're going to be talking about you a little later on today. But you're doing great at the box office. Hit a 1 in the chat if you've seen this film. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is also doing well, guys. I mean, we've already talked about it, but it's at 827 now. And it's not as good as Volume 2, which is at 863. But it is better than Part 1, 773. So Part 1 had a $170 million budget, grossed 773 worldwide. Part 2 had a $200 million budget, gross 863 worldwide. That's Part 2. And Part 3 had a $250 million budget. So the budget did increase, but it's still at 827 worldwide. Not as profitable as Part 2, but still profitable. So as far as Marvel is concerned, no matter what studio, that's doing well at the box office between Guardians and Across the Spider-Verse. I guess you can take out Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. But yeah, so That's what's going on right now for the box office, guys. Any more commentary that you guys are talking about the box office? Yes, Forrest, you still need to watch Secret Invasion. It's great. It's great. Flash was decent, but CGI was trash. No idea how folks were saying it was a top comic book movie. Correcto. Correctamundo. Not only did the Spider-Verse cost less to make, and it's still kicking. Right. So yeah, guys, you let me know what y'all think about that. Oh, I had the wrong banner at the bottom the whole time. I didn't even have the right background. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I didn't even think. Oh, gosh, I knew something was wrong. But that's okay. But better late than never. What I meant to say is this earlier. Also, guys, to all my moderators out there, please. Please protect the chat. I appreciate it. Got SJ Evans in the building moderating already. SJ, thank you so much. Holding it down. SJ is holding the fort down. Be like, okay, I gotta go now, B. But now let's move on to man, I had the wrong background up the whole time. I had a Marvel background. It don't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But anyway, let's move on to the next topic, guys. And this is coming from ET Entertainment Tonight. Staying on DC, talking about some Wonder Woman. Let's get into this right here. Gal Gadot on being considered for Margot Robbie's Barbie movie role exclusive, but I don't really care about Barbie. I care about Wonder Woman. So let's get into this right here. Again, there's a link to this in the description. The stunning Wonder Woman star walked the carpet at Netflix Tulum, a global fan event held at São Paulo, Brazil, and she stopped to talk with ET's Denny Directo about reports that producers, including Robbie herself. Robbie told Vogue in an interview published in May that Gadot was considered but wasn't available and yet served as a template for the Barbie movie. Barbie movie. Let me scroll down. Let's see here. According to Robbie's comments to Vogue, Gadot embodies the ideals of Barbie because she is so impossibly beautiful, but you don't hate her for being that beautiful because she's so genuinely sincere, and she's also enthusiastically kind. That is almost dorky. It's like right before being a dork. Gadot's sincerity and beauty proved to be the perfect combination when it came to playing the Wonder Woman twice in the DCEU. Fans were disappointed to learn that last year that Wonder Woman 3 would now be moving forward under the studio's new leadership. However, at Sunday's fan event, Gadot hinted that the franchise might not be over. Things are being worked behind the scenes, Gadot told ET, and once the right moment arrives, you'll know about it. I like that. I like that right there. Not much to it, but if you want to read the rest of this ET article, there's a link down in the description box below for you to do so. But she said things are being worked on behind the scenes. And once we, wait, where did it go? Where did it go? There we go. Things are being worked on behind the scenes, Gadot told ET. And once the right moment arrives, you'll know about it. I remember I was one screaming at the top of my lungs like, oh my God, this is a horrible decision. This is horrible casting. Gal Gadot is not a good choice for Wonder Woman. She's this, she's that. And she ended up doing a great job. I really did like her. And I really did like the first film a lot. Third act was not the best, but it was still good. Part 2, I still liked it, but it wasn't as good as the first one. But I'm disappointed that we may not be getting a part 3. But I hope that she does come back. I don't want to see anybody else cast, even with James Gunn and Peter Safran rebooting the universe. I still think that she can still come back and be a good asset to the new universe. I do. I think that make a lot of people happy. Bring Patty Jenkins back as well. So we'll see. She said things are being worked on behind the scenes. What do y'all think? Y'all think she's done? Yeah, I think she's coming back. I really need to know Gunn's issue with Henry Cavill. He seems open to everyone coming back, but him in this reboot. Yeah. Yeah. I liked her because of Fast Five with the blue face emojis. Right on. Let's see here. If they didn't reboot the franchise, I don't think they would move forward with part 3 because 84 was trash. Yeah, 84 could have been much better. It could have been much better. What's going on, Dane C? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right. The Mandalorian annoyed me in Wonder Woman 84. At first, I was like, what are you talking about? But I get it. I get it. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Things are being worked on behind the scenes, and we'll see when it's the right time per Gal Gadot. But you guys let me know what you think about that. And again, there's a link to that article in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right, guys. Now let's move on to the next topic of the day. We got some Spider-Man news. Spider-Man spinoff. Spider-Man. And I'm not happy about all these Spider-Man spinoffs that Sony has been trying to do. I'll be honest, the first Venom movie was good. It was a good. Venom 2 was not, and Morbius was trash as well. Now, if this next film came out, Sony could end up being 2 for 2, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening anymore. And guys, to be honest with you, I am not going to lose a second of sleep. This is coming from Deadline.com. Bad Bunny, Spider-Man's Universe movie El Muerto pulled from Sony release schedule. There's Bad Bunny right there. Updated with more details. Sony Pictures said Wednesday that it has removed from its release date schedule El Muerto, the Bad Bunny starring Spider-Man spinoff movie being directed by Jonas Cuarón. The Columbia Pictures film is set to be the first time a Latino character leads a Marvel live-action film. Sony and Marvel set Cuarón to direct El Muerto in October. At the time, it was in early development with Gareth Donnet Alok writing the script about El Muerto, a character within Spider-Man's universe. In Marvel lore, he is an anti-hero and the son of a luchador, next in line to inherit the ancestral powers of El Muerto. Man. Now, be honest. Would this sound appealing to you if it was not linked to Spider-Man as well? Let's just say either Spider-Man didn't exist and they still just wanted to come up with this story. Would that seem intriguing to you at all? You know, would you be like, you know what? I do kind of want to see that adapted, B. It do kind of sound nice, you know, inheriting the ancestral powers of El Muerto. And to, you know, my Hispanic community out there, does this resonate with you at all? You know, anybody out there, let me know. We're hearing that the film remains in development, but that between Bad Bunny's tour schedule and the ongoing WGA strike, it makes finalizing a date complicated. The studio previously had El Muerto to hit theaters next January. Today it said the slot will be filled with the Book of Clarence, the James Samuel directed pick starring Lakeith Stanfield, hailing from Legendary Pictures. It has been slated for release on September of this year. Yeah, guys. So if you want to read more, there's a link to that in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But yeah, we're not getting a Bad Bunny El Muerto Spider-Man film spinoff. Are you happy? Are you sad? Do you not give a crap? I personally do not give a crap. Let's see here. What are you guys saying about this? Oh, Bad Bunny Spider-Man movie. Those villains are nothing without Spider-Man. Sony's just doing this to keep the rights. Yep. This and Hypno Hustler. Bad Bunny sucks. That's funny. Yep. I could watch it or not watch it. Blue Beetle is first now. No, not the Bad Bunny 2. I don't know. Yep. So I agree with this one wholeheartedly right here. But yeah, guys, no Bad Bunny. Okay. So I know you guys are sad and crying, but it's going to be okay. But again, guys, now if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link to that in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Let's go ahead and move to the next topic right here. We got some DC now. This is Blue Beetle coming from Deadline, Blue Beetle director says film is part of the universe and future installments of the DCEU. Now, if you had jumped ahead, you know that they're talking about a trilogy. Man, really? Let's get into this. As the DC universe enters a new era under Peter Safran and James Gunn's vision, many projects were scrapped or left in development hell. However, Blue Bunny director Emmanuel Soto says his film is part of the future that the DC co-heads are building. We are part of the universe. We are part of the world. We are part of the plans that they have been creating for the future installments of the DCU. Soto told Total Film Magazine. I don't know, he may be jumping the gun. What y'all think? He continued, but we are not tied to all the films from the past. Yes, our movie lives in a world where superheroes exist, but that doesn't mean that a certain event or certain alliance or certain things from the past dictate where our film is going. Now, I will say this is good to know. I do like hearing that. The Blue Beetle stars Cobra Kai Zolo Moranduena as Jaime Reyes, who gains superpowers when an alien Blue Beetle scarab grabs into him. The director has high hopes for the film and has planned it as a trilogy. Whew, man, planned it as a trilogy. Do y'all think that's going to pop off into fruition? Our first movie, the way we wanted to do it was always with the mentality that we wanted to do 2 more, at least, so it explained. And taking the traditional 3-act structure of a story, we wanted our first movie to practically be the first act of a saga. Blue Beetle is set to hit theaters on August 18th. The film also stars Adriana Barraza, Damien Alazar, Raul Max Trujillo, Susan Sarandon, and George Lopez. Becky G voices Kajida, the entity that controls the Scarab. I'm not mad at this. So hey, if you write a script for a film, you write the draft, and you planning a trilogy from the jump, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? We probably will see a trilogy in this new DCEU. That just depends on how well the film does. We saw the trailer, and the trailer didn't look bad. It did not look bad to me. How did it look to y'all? Were y'all interested in the trailer? Did it do it for you? And so, hey, why not? If it's not being tied to the past, why wouldn't James Gunn want to bring it to his new DCU? You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, Mr. Reyes. You finished scraping the gum off that lounger or what?
Everything right now feels so out of reach.
You always land on your feet, bro. You're Jaime.
They don't get out much.
They don't look bad. I just want to rock.
God, that's your life.
Now, mind you, just because you like the music in the trailer, don't mean the movie gonna be good. That's the trick they do. Oh, I'm in a good mood right now because I like the song.
How did you get it to do that?
But I'm rooting for this, y'all. I am. I'm rooting for it. Blue Beetle was introduced to me in the Young Justice animated show, and he wasn't my favorite. But I really do like the star playing the character Blue Beetle, Jolo, from Cobra Kai. So, you know, I'm hoping for the best. They can go any direction they want because it's not related to the past, and you know. Yeah, but we seen the trailer. What y'all think, man? What y'all think about this? Y'all want to see a trilogy out of that, even though we haven't seen the first film? We're gonna have to see. I don't know why they jumping the gun so much with all these announcements. Just wait until the film come out, then you can say all of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to look foolish, but anyway, again, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link down to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right, guys. Well, let's move on to the next topic of the day, and I have this out of order, so let me fix it. We are going to be talking about some Marvel now. We're just going back and forth from Marvel to DC, from DC to Marvel. And this next one right here having to do with Fantastic Four and more casting. Now, I have no idea who this person is that is supposedly the front runner. But let's talk about it. This is coming from comicbookmovie.com. Fantastic Four, Vanessa Kirby says it will be an honor to play Sue Storm in the Fantastic Four. Let's see. Vanessa Kirby is one of the names that keeps popping up in relation to the role of Sue Storm, aka the Invisible Woman, and Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four reboot. And the actress has now addressed the rumors. Marvel Studios yet to announce the cast. Won't be doing it this year. We'll talk about that in a second. But several actors have been rumored to be in contention for the lead roles for quite a while. The Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning actress, okay, she's in that film. I didn't know that. She's talking about Sue Storm in an interview. She says, while not confirming or denying the reports, she offered was, it'll be an honor. Kirby and my co-star, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3's Palm Clementine, then weighed in. Oh, yes, I've heard about those rumors. We could work together. So some insiders believe that the cast has already been set and the studio is simply waiting for the right time to share the news. I don't think they should share this until next year. Why rush it? And I cannot wait to get to the last topic today so we can talk about that. But I'm going to come back to this briefly. But a lot of people know the origin. A lot of people know the basics. Okay, yeah, we don't got to talk about that. But here we go. Vanessa Kirby. Who is Vanessa Kirby? This is Vanessa Kirby right here. We're going to scroll. She was born in 88. You're going to scroll down, look at her filmography real quick, see what she is doing. So she is in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 and Part 2. Okay. So that's pretty cool. And she was also in Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw. Okay, I don't remember her in that. She was also in Mission. Okay. The last Mission Impossible movie. Okay. So we're looking at her filmography. Is anybody happy with her potentially being Sue Storm in Fantastic Four? One thing I am excited about the Fantastic Four is Dr. Doom. I do want to see him wreck shop when he finally comes through. So you guys let me know what you think about this. If y'all are happy with her potentially being Sue Storm in the Fantastic Four. See that we have the first super chat of the day from Mr. Sir James Brown. Thank you so much, Sir James. I really do appreciate you blessing me with that.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay.
Disney is putting all their chips in Lucasfilm. They're over Marvel. Marvel will just be for Disney Plus releases only. Thank you for the super chat, James. Hey, it may appear that way, but I think they're really focused on both now. I think the movies are going to get as much attention as the shows, and the shows are going to get just as much as the movies. And I'm glad that, you know, there's going to be skipping Comic-Con and everything is on hold right now and the delays. And so I think everything is going to be all right and even, but they need to do something. But thank you for the super chat, my brother. I do appreciate it. All right, let's see here. What are you guys saying about Sue? Not feeling her, Sue. D Stizzle. Okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. To be honest, I don't care for Fantastic Four. It has been announced so long ago, and I no longer care that much. I'm not mad at you for that either. Fantastic Four, trash franchise. Yikes. 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 Okay. I would only want to see them because of Silver Surfer and Galactus. Okay. Fantastic Four cast. All right. All right. All right. T'Challa had mad times to Fantastic Four. This is facts. They need to get the team right along with recasting the real T'Challa. Facts all the way. Facts, 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 facts. Yes, yes, yes. So there we go, guys. Right there. Vanessa Kirby, Sue Storm. You know, what you guys think about this? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Got another super chat for Sir James.
Yes! Yes!
That's facts. I work for Disney Fox. That's the plan. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. We got a scoop in here. That's the plan. All right. That Sir James Brown said it himself. So we're gonna see. But thank you, Sir James. I do appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Let's move on to the next topic. We're staying on Marvel. We are staying on Marvel, but it's not going to be in the MCU. It's what Sony is doing over there with Spider-Verse. We just got done talking about how great they were doing at the box office and how well the film was critically received and received by fans, but it may not be all sunshine and rainbows behind the scenes. Let's talk about it. This is coming from ScreenRant.com. Damning Across the Spider-Verse report reveals 100 artists quit amid brutal working conditions. What is going on? What is going on? And again, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there is a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. A new report about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse reveals 100 artists quit the movie amid brutal working conditions, such as last-minute changes. A damning report about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse revealed 100 artists quit the movie due to brutal working conditions. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is currently a massive success, grossing $503.4 million at the box office worldwide at the time of this writing. The movie has been praised for its animation and impressive visuals, as well as its darker story and cast. I agree. Now, a report from Vulture reveals 100 artists quit Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse due to negative working conditions. Some of this included last-minute changes that resulted in many artists' work being scrapped from the final movie. That would suck. One artist who uses the pseudonym Steven had to say about the working conditions. Over 100 people left the project because they couldn't take it anymore, but a lot stayed on just so they could make sure their work survived until the end. Because if it gets changed, it's no longer yours. I know people who were on the project for over a year who left, and now they have little to show for it because everything was changed. Damn, Gina. They went through hell. They went through the hell of the production and then got none of their work coming out the other side. If this is true, that stinks. Jumbo balls. Man. Other Across the Spider-Verse work conditions problems explained. For sources who worked on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse say animators were hired in 2021, but had to wait 3 to 6 months while the movie was in its layout stage. This caused a time crunch that meant many animators had to work 11 hours a day, 7 days a week. These conditions lasted more than a year, as some work for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse required 5 revisions for the rendering final stage. Sources also claim every scene of the 140-minute movie had to be personally approved by writer and producer Phil Lord. Executive Vice President and General Manager of Sony Pictures Image Work, Michelle Grady, says the claims don't represent every artist who worked on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. However, the brutal working conditions detailed by sources are reminiscent of Marvel's poor working conditions for visual effects artists who have been reported time crunch and long hours for their projects. Even if the reported conditions don't reflect everyone's experience working on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, it's clear many animators were still severely impacted, some points of leaving the project entirely. The report also claims Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is still in pre-production, with some skepticism that it would be finished by March 29th, 2024. With such negative working conditions being reported for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, its sequel will need more time to be made, less brutal working conditions were established. So it's not making this date. Perhaps establishing better working conditions for its production will keep animators from leaving, as some Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse did, leading to an even more refined product. Yikes, y'all, guys. The source for that is Vulture. Woo! What do y'all think about this, man? Now, that's not the... Now, there are thousands of animators on this, so all of them didn't quit, but 100 of them was like, this is bull crap. I am tired, and I want my sandwich. My wife made it for me, and I don't have enough time to eat it. My fingers are hurting. Yes, SJ. Wow. Wow. What's up, Neris? D says, I'm not surprised. I'd be mad if they did this to me. Yeah. As an artist, that would rub me the wrong way, seriously. I know, man. It sucks. It really does suck. It really does. So, yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this right here. This is just awful. It's not good. But the movie was good, and it's making money. So, that's a good thing, right? That's sad. These companies too worried about money over quality product. Yeah, that's a lot of companies these days, unfortunately. But hopefully there'll be a change sometime. But again, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right, all right. Well, let's get to something a little more fun. And we're going to be talking about Deadpool. And this is coming from Yahoo Entertainment right here. Deadpool 3 rumors hit at multiple Deadpool Wolverine variants. And they are going crazy with all these multiverse variants and stuff. New rumors suggest that Marvel Studios' Deadpool 3 will feature multiple multiversal variants of both Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, and Wolverine's Hugh Jackman. According to Marvel Scooper, can we get some toast on Twitter? The next Deadpool film will feature more than 2 versions of the Merc with a mouth. And a follow-up post, they added, Deadpool isn't the only character getting multiple variations. We're also going to get at least one other Wolverine in Deadpool 3. Interesting. Y'all want to see that? Does that pique your interest? I don't know who Can We Get Some Toast is. I think I covered this person before in a previous broadcast, and they may have good information. You're right. There aren't just 2 Deadpools. There are more. As long as it makes sense, I don't care if they have 65, you know. There's two things between them that are similar. One being the teaming up with Keaton Batman, okay, and Jackman Wolverine. What? I want to say there's a Supergirl aspect to it, but there isn't 2 Deadpools either. Oh, okay, I see what it's saying. There isn't 2 Deadpools either, as I know. I don't know enough about themes or know the full plot. Deadpool is the only character getting multiple variations. We're also getting at least one other Wolverine. Okay. All right. What y'all think of that? While unconfirmed, the idea of Deadpool 3 featuring multiple versions of his lead heroes from across the multiverse does track with persistent rumors that the film will prominently feature the Time Variance Authority, TVA, an organization dedicated to eliminating temporal anomalies. The TVA was introduced to spot Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Studios Loki series. Okay. All right. So what do y'all think of that about that? It's probably obvious to some of y'all. Hey, we're gonna get multiple Wolverines, multiple Deadpools, but does this make you happy? Does this make you sad? Are you excited about Deadpool 3? I am. I think this is easily $1 billion. I mean, if the film just can't suck and be trash, you know, but I'd be happy to see this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of variants going on. Right. Yeah. Let's see here. So I'm cool with it. I'm happy with Deadpool 3. Me too. So, you know, there's a link to this in the description for you to read if you want more. But we're going to stay on Deadpool more. And this rumor does get me a little bit more excited, to be honest with you. I'll be happy about this. I saw another YouTuber that wasn't that happy about this. I was surprised, but I'm like, hey, this is good. But what do y'all think about this? This one is coming from comicbook.com. And they say Deadpool 3 rumored to feature Ben Affleck. What? Ben Affleck? What the hell is Ben Affleck going to be doing there? What is this about, Brandon? Well, let's get into it. But before we do, link is in the description. All right. With under a year before Deadpool 3 is expected in theaters, there's plenty of excitement for the upcoming Marvel movie, which we will see not just Ryan Reynolds return as a titular Deadpool, but also bring back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine after the actor had previously announced he was retired from the role. But now new rumors have begun circulating that another former Marvel star might just be coming back to play a familiar role, Ben Affleck. According to KC Walsh via Cinema Blend, Affleck has been spotted on the Deadpool 3 set. The film began principal photography in England last month. A Walsh report indicates they have no idea who Affleck is playing, but Affleck played a major Marvel character in the last Matt Murdock Daredevil, who Affleck played in 2003 Daredevil film. The rumor that Affleck has been seen on the Deadpool 3 set and the speculation that he could be playing Daredevil comes along with some other rumors as of late about the other actors from the Fox era of Marvel films, including those from the original X-Men films and 2005's Fantastic Four. However, at this time, it is important to keep in mind that these are all just rumors. And my bad, y'all can't even see the screen. I'm up here just reading. Y'all can't even see. What is Deadpool 3 about? We don't really know, but it's been fun. Reynolds previously explained and to ET Canada when asked about Deadpool 3. He and I are both really excited. We wanted to do this for a decade. So to have this opportunity now, I think actually really the perfect time. I never stopped trying to recruit Jackman. I was just pestering him like a gnat over the last many years. I actually just believe in timing as much as hard work and luck and all those intersections that are supposed to meet. Timing is a big one as well. I think he was ready. I think he was excited. And we pitched him was enough of a divergence from the character that knows the character that he left behind. That gives him something completely new to play and something he's excited to do. So, yeah, what y'all want to see Ben Affleck come back in Deadpool 3 as Daredevil. I happen to like that Daredevil film. Except for the teeter-totter scene, I liked it. And the director's cut is even better. But do y'all want to see this? Or do y'all think it'll be too many cameos and stuff? Let me know. I hope it's a good movie, not just making no cameos. Agreed. Daredevil. Yeah. For his Daredevil role. Yay is Daredevil. Now this will be interesting. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I think everyone has or been talked to about coming back. So besides, right. Bring Wesley back. You know what I'm saying? Being on the run from that's funny. You know, somebody should tell Marvel DC that that there's a lot more actors out there who need jobs. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but his interactions with Elektra was trash. I want to say it was trash. It was trash in the Elektra movie. That was garbage, but you know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Should Ben Affleck come back as Daredevil and Deadpool 3? I don't really care. They can have 85,000 cameos. As long as the movie is good, I don't care. I don't care. Don't force nothing in there and we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Now, like I said earlier in this broadcast, I've been covering the hell out of Secret Invasion. You know what I'm saying? I got my initial reaction of the first 2 episodes. I got my full review of the first 2 episodes. I got my full recap of episode 1. And I also got my full live recap of episode 1. And now, with the second to last topic of the day coming from Deadline, Secret Invasion opening credits generated by AI, prompting backlash from audiences. Interesting. So, y'all seen the first episode. Excuse me, sorry. Y'all seen the first episode of Secret Invasion. After they have the opening scene, there's a title sequence. I thought it looked great. And apparently it's CGI, or not CGI, but AI, and people are upset about it. So this is Deadline.com. Articles in the description. Let's see here. Marvel's Secret Invasion is already causing a commotion on social media, though for not reasons that the studio may have hoped. The series, which debuted on Wednesday with just 1 episode, has touched a sore spot after director Ali Salim confirmed to Polygon that the opening credits were generated by artificial intelligence. Designed by Method Studios, Salim said he thought that the idea of using AI for the opening credits fit into the themes of the show. When we reached out to the AI vendors, that was part of it. It just came right out of the shape shifting. Squirrel World identified, who did this? Who is this? He said, adding that he doesn't really understand how the artificial intelligence works, though it piqued his interest. On the process, he explained, we will talk to them about ideas and themes and words, and then the computer will go off and do something. And then we could change it a little bit by using words, and it would change. That's crazy. The revelation is prompting some backlash from audiences on social media. giving that using AI presumably eliminated the need for graphic designers and animators to craft the opening credits. The argument is especially timely since the WGA is currently on strike after failed negotiations with the Association of Motion Picture and Television Producers, which included language about protecting writers against the use of AI in the writing process. Over the past 8 weeks, the use of AI to replace laborers has come to the forefront of many discussions about the strike. Some social media users have specifically mentioned the writer's struggle, while others say they have simply decided not to continue watching the series. That's crazy. This is salt in the wounds of all artists and writers in the WGA strike, John Lamb, a storyboard artist, wrote on Twitter. Another user wrote, I really love the first episode of Secret Invasion, but them using AI art for the intro is just whack. Do better, Marvel. And here they are on social media. So Marvel really used AI to make the intro for Secret Invasion. It's actually over. Damn, is it that serious? Is it that serious? No way in hell Marvel used AI to create the Secret Invasion intro. This is the worst intro for any TV show ever. Damn. I like that. I like the intro too. Maybe they should have kept their mouth shut. Saying that Marvel used AI to make the intro for Secret Invasion is so effing disappointing. There's no justifying that shit. This intro for the show is absolutely terrible. It's not terrible. It's just you're mad that they use AI. Secret Invasion intro is AI generated. I'm devastated. I believe AI to be unethical, dangerous, and designed solely to eliminate artists' careers. Spent almost half a year working on this show and had a fantastic experience working with the most amazing people I ever met. Very disappointed that Marvel Studios decided to use AI for the opening credits. So, damn. Yeah. I immediately thought, wait a minute, is this AI generated? Turns out, yep. I immediately binged the show after that. Wow. So it's a good show too, man. That sucks. The Secret Invasion credit sequence was made by AI, and it's immediately obvious because it looks gross. Talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Y'all think they're gonna change it? Y'all think they're gonna change it? But yeah, man, people not happy as we can see. This stinks. You know, Marvel finally puts out a good ass Disney Plus show, but it's getting panned because people are upset that they're using CGI. Not CGI, but AI. Oh, this is horrible. I know Kevin Feige stressed as hell. Come on, Justin, get on it, man. Get on it. Brogu. All I know is that I'm happy to see my brother Samuel Jackson. I enjoy the show as well, right? I feel AI intro is the least of the MC problems. Yeah. You like it? I hope not. You don't want them to change it? Does anybody think they should change it? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. That just goes to show that artists need to own more of their work to protect your creations at all costs. Good. But I hope they don't make this their go-to. Yeah. But this is awful, man. A good show like this is not getting any good recognition or anything because the show is AI. So we're gonna see. You guys let me know what you think about this. Again, there's a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But guys, we've been talking about all this Marvel and DC and Marvel. And it's doing good on Rotten Tomatoes as well. Not as good as other shows though. But we've been talking about all this Marvel and DC and Marvel. And usually every year there's a convention to where all the studios come together and they boast and they brag and like, yeah, we coming out with this. Yeah, we coming out with that. It's going down. Phase 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, my camera went out. 1 second, guys. I think it was overheating. And I've had that problem before, but I was like, okay, let me just You know, anytime I have the fan on, that doesn't happen. So I have the fan on and it's still cut off. So what's up with that? I have to fix it, but let me see here. Let's do this background right here. But we got the last topic of the day right here. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Marvel Studios skipping Comic-Con's Hall H. Marvel Saturday evening panels are often the highlight of San Diego Comic-Con, but they are skipping it this year. Marvel Studios won't be headed to San Diego Comic-Con for its customary Hall H presentation in July, the Hollywood Reporter has confirmed. This is great. This is fantastic. I was just saying the other day that the last week, like, oh, the Jonathan Majors Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania Destiny documentary was delayed on Disney Plus because they don't want that type of smoke. And with everything else that's going on, I think this is fantastic. I really do. We're going to get into it. The Disney-owned studio has long maintained it will only attend the con when it can truly deliver. Marvel panels are far and away considered the highlight of most years, with attendees camping or out overnight for a seat in the 6,500-person hall. The route first reported the news. In 2022, Marvel Studios boss laid out an expansive slate for its multiverse saga. The year's convention to be held July 20th through the 23rd. Comes as Marvel has pressed pause on a few titles, including the Thunderbolts, Blade, and Daredevil Born Again. Work is not expected to start up until after the writer's strike, and as a result, Disney also pushed back a few of its key films, a release date shuffle announcement last week. This is great. This is great. The news comes amid a challenging time for Comic-Con, which last year returned to its traditional in-person event after moving largely virtual in 2020 and 2021. Amid the coronavirus pandemic. The convention, which is at its height, can be attract 160,000 attendees, and must contend with a writer strike that will prevent showrunners of TV series from sitting on panels to attend their work. It also faced the looming specter of potential SAG-AFTRA strike, which should prevent actors from attending as well. A SAG and AFTRA strike could begin anytime after June 30th, when the union's contract with the studios expires. Wow. Although it is skipping Hall H, Marvel Studios will still have a presence on the convention floor. And while big panels get much of the attention, Comic-Con is also known for creative cosplay and the chance to connect with artists and creators of smaller properties. And so, yeah, guys, there you go right there. They are skipping San Diego Comic-Con. Now, again, I think this is good. I do not think this is a bad thing. One, Marvel is on the up and up. They started out this year. Marvel Studios, they started out this year, not the best, with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. But they have a winner on their hands with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and they have a winner on their hands so far. And I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but if episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6 are as strong as episodes 1 and 2 of Secret Invasion, they're going to have another winner on their hands. And then we're going to have Echo and the Marvels later on this year. I don't know. Maybe they're going to balance out, but I'm going to give them high hope. So right now they're good. I just think this is genius. You know, you want to draw the Jonathan Majors stuff with Loki 2. Oh, and Loki 2 this year as well. So Loki 2, the Marvels, and Echo. Damn, that's 5 Marvel stuff in 1 year. And 6 if you include Sony. Because you got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. But that's Sony. But then you got Ant-Man, Guardians, Echo, the Marvels, and Loki. That's a lot. So they want to avoid the Loki press. They want to avoid the Echo press because that's, and they releasing that. They're doing Loki releasing that week to week each episode, but freaking Echo, they're releasing that at once. Okay, so, and we've been hearing that that's not the best. So they want to avoid the press for Echo. They want to avoid the press for Loki because of Jonathan Majors. And they don't have to talk about the Marvels either. So July next year, what's coming out in the early of next year? MCU movie slate. Let me see. Let me go to Wikipedia. They always have. Oh Lord. Okay, Marvel movies wiki. Oh, Deadpool. I think Deadpool 3 is coming out. That's the next movie because that moved up. All right, let's take a look at here. The Multiverse Saga. Okay, so so Deadpool 3 moved up. And they seem confident about that. Then Captain America. So Comic-Con of 2024 will be after Deadpool 3 and before Brave New World. All right. So they got a lot to announce next year. Hopefully it will pan out. But y'all, I'm happy about this. I think they should take their time. I think they should take their time. I really, really do. And so I am not tripping on this at all. What are you guys saying about this right here? All right. Bring full DC panel. Right. San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, DC, they can clean house. Twitter is going to Twitter. Yep. DC is dead. I don't know about that. With the strike, I'm not sure you can show what was coming up, but I don't know about. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Man, my camera is bullshitting. It's gonna cut off again, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. What is going on? Hold on, y'all give me a second. All right, sorry, I had the fan on the lowest setting. I usually have it on setting number 2. So, all right, let's see here. Bring a full Doctor Who panel. San Diego Comic-Con is going back to its roots. Comic books, toys, collectibles, comic artists. This is good. I can't argue with that because I have heard that complaint before. Honestly, haven't liked nothing from the new phase. I'm not mad at that either. Super mega DC panel at San Diego Comic-Con with James Gunn. Yep, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. They need to hurry up with Blade and recast Black Panther or do a multiverse one. Yes, I agree. Cap 4, baby. We want Deadpool 3 and Captain America Brave New World. Right on. Yes, what's up, Jenna? Take your time, get better writers, and allow the VFX artists to have ample time to do the job for you too. Right. The Thunderbolts. Yeah, I think it is overheating. Let's pray for his camera. Yeah, me too. I do not need that setback right now. Definitely don't. They will probably just keep Shuri until phase 7. Shit. We'll see. I didn't mean to react that way. I'm sorry. Deadpool 3, Captain America, New World, gonna make money. Thunderbolts will do decent at the box office. I hope everything does decent. I hope everything does freaking amazing. But we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see. So, y'all, whether you're watching this via live on the replay, please let me know what you're thinking about this. Marvel is not showing up at San Diego Comic-Con, and this gives opportunity for DC. Y'all let me know what you think. And again, there's a link to this, in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Well, guys, that's all I got for today. Short show. And I had a number of topics. I think I had like 9, but I just kind of just brushed through them real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. There is a new show that I will be covering on my channel. So I'm going to be doing Secret Invasion, and then there's another show. I'll try to announce it in the middle of the week or whatever. So make sure you guys tune in to that. I'm really excited about it. But guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Superhero Comic Book Smashdown number 9. Everything we discussed today as far as superhero comic book stuff will be in the description box of this video. Also, if you want an audio only version, you can get that here with buzzsprout.com. There's a link in the description. I'm on all of these platforms right here, as well as SoundCloud as well. And also check out last week's broadcast as well for super duper smash down comic book superhero number 8. Flash non-spoiler review, Jonathan Majors update, Spider-Man. No, this is spoilers review. Spider-Man non-spoiler and spoiler review, non-spoiler Flash, also Secret Invasion, The Blackening, Transformers. Check out all my videos. Let's watch them all 30 times each. 35, actually 35. But yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace out, Soto. I'll see y'all next time. Before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's just my opinion. Peace out, and I'll see y'all next time.